The community hall smelled faintly of pine cleaner and winter coats damp from the cold. Strings of soft white lights hung from the ceiling, casting a gentle glow over the annual winter adoption event. Volunteers moved quietly, refilling water bowls, adjusting scarves, tied around wagging necks, whispering hopeful words. There was a rule here, one the shelter believed in deeply. People didn't choose the dogs. The dogs chose the people. Families stood in a wide circle, hands folded, hearts open. One by one, the dogs were led in. Some ran without hesitation, tails spinning like propellers, collapsing happily into waiting laps. Others took their time, walking the circle slowly before settling beside the person who felt right. Each match was met with applause, laughter, and tears. By the afternoon, nearly every dog had found a home. Then, Bella stepped forward. Bella was an older golden retriever, her once bright coat now brushed with silver. She moved with quiet grace, not rushed, not nervous. Her eyes were calm but searching, as if they carried memories the room could not see. When she entered the circle, hands reached toward her. Instinctively, gentle voices calling her name. Bella did not respond. She walked past every person. She sniffed briefly, politely, then continued on. No excitement, no fear, just certainty. The room fell silent as she completed the circle without stopping. Then she did something no one expected. Bella turned away from the crowd and walked straight toward the exit door. She lay down beside it, resting her head near the handle, eyes fixed forward. She did not whine. She did not move. She was waiting. The shelter staff exchanged glances. They knew her story. A week earlier, an elderly man had been visiting the shelter every afternoon. He arrived alone, always at the same time, leaning on an old wooden cane polished smooth by years of use. He spoke softly and slowly, as if he didn't want to disturb the quiet. He never asked to see other dogs. He only sat on the bench, and Bella always came to him. She would lie at his feet, sometimes resting her head on his knee. His hand would move gently through her fur as he talked about a house that echoed now, about a chair by the window no one else sat in anymore, about how the nights felt longer after his wife passed away. Bella listened without moving, as if every word mattered. He wanted to adopt her, but his family had refused. They said he was too old. They worried about vet bills, about walks in winter, about responsibility. They said Bella was old, too, that two aging souls together would only make life harder, not easier. When he left that day, Bella watched him walk through the gate until he disappeared. Now, on adoption day, she lay by the door. That night, the shelter shared Bella's story online. The dog who refused every family because she had already chosen one. The post spread quickly, shared by thousands who understood what it meant to wait for the right soul. Before sunrise the next morning, a familiar car pulled into the parking lot. The elderly man stepped out, slower than before, but determined. His family had seen the story. They had finally understood that loneliness weighs more than effort, and that love, at any age, is not a burden. When the shelter doors opened, Bella stood up. She walked straight to him and pressed her body gently against his legs. He knelt down, hands trembling, and rested his forehead against hers. No words were spoken. They didn't need any. That winter, Bella didn't just find a home. And the old man didn't just adopt a dog. They found the quiet companionship they had both been waiting for. Proof that some hearts recognize each other long before the world understands.